This is the Bill Squire Show.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. I'm your host, Bill Squire. I'm here with AJ DeCosimo.
Hi.
And
hello.
No Tommy this week.
What?
No Tommy. Yeah, that's not Tommy.
Holy shit.
That's Ricky.
Oh my goodness. I thought you were Tommy this whole time.
The tattoos. We just had to swap us out.
I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, you underwent some changes. I didn't want to outright say it. You know how
you don't want to jump to conclusions.
You never want to comment on a woman's appearance.
Right. Even though we do it
all the time.
all the time.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
When?
Every
Just
time.
now, right before we recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally did. Yeah. Are you talking about the Cleveland whore that was walking up and down the street?
I wasn't. You were. I didn't even see
shaking
her.
what the good
She
Lord
just looked like
gave
a
her.
regular business lady to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice lady.
Yeah.
That's right. I would go for some of her business.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Not Tommy.
Not. So yeah, Ricky is here. He works at Tremont Athletic Club. He's been training me for about a year, and we've gotten no results. Don't hire him.
How often do you go in there?
Try to go 3 times a week, but life happens, so I don't
Right.
get there ever. So last week I only made it there twice. We'll probably get in there twice this week. I mean, I'm getting stronger. I just haven't. I don't do the diet thing. I can't.
You can't do
commit
the
to
diet
it.
thing.
I keep trying, and then I go like, I want to eat food.
Well, a lot of comedians, when they lose a bunch of weight, they get less funny. So at least we don't have
That's-
to worry
I've
about
done
that.
it before, and
No, you
it
were still
happens.
funny though.
I know, but
I
I
thought you were
was,
still
but I was
funny.
less funny. I'm just.
You think so?
No, I don't think so. Other people thought so.
Oh, maybe.
I was fucking a lot though. Holy, Skinny Bill could put up numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skinny Bill was a whore.
You were a rascal.
He was one of those Cleveland whores.
Yeah, one of them
I was
Cleveland
a Cleveland
whores.
whore.
Ooh.
I was I could I was dressing the way that like I always wanted to dress if I was skinny, and so just a lot of leather jackets and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and looked great. And I remember one time in particular, walking into a room and a girl looking at me, and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck her. I know, this is gonna be so.
That's a good feeling.
Easy.
Isn't
It was a great
It's a
feeling.
great feeling.
I never had that level of confidence. And to be honest, if I had Ricky's body, I would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
It would
You
not
think
be
so?
okay. Yeah, it would not be okay.
What made you get fat again?
Food's great, and I don't have a lot of, and I just had to level the playing field. It's just not fair for
It's just
everybody
not
else.
fair for
Listen,
everybody
yeah,
else.
Bill does just fine.
Yeah. No, I know he does. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
and I just because I was doing a lot of crash dieting, and that you gain weight back, and then also what really started me getting fat again, that was just being in relationships. So I went out with one girl, and she had a kid, still has a kid. She's not that bad of a mom.
Jesus Christ.
She has a kid, and there would just be a lot of times where the kids got snacks all in the house, and I just couldn't stop.
You just couldn't stop eating. I remember one time I went to a 7-year-old's birthday party and I drank every juice box.
What a dick.
Wait, how old were you at the time?
I was 29. I drank I'm not kidding. I drank 30.
You're like Buster
juice
Blues.
boxes.
Jesus.
I love juice boxes.
They're great.
Peekaboo and juice boxes?
Oh my god, peekaboo and juice boxes.
He's not an
I
adult.
do not want to see
No,
your
I'm not.
search history.
Oh my,
Jesus
yes you do.
I feel that way about fruit snacks.
Yeah.
I don't I don't buy a lot of groceries because then I snack and eat things. So I try to cut back on that, because even if I get healthy stuff,
You just eat a million of the healthy things.
yeah, not as much though. It just goes bad.
Oh right.
I'll just get fruit or vegetables and just be well, there that is.
There's some healthy things that are just not good. There are a lot of healthy things that I can go for, but there are some healthy things
What's
that
the thing that is healthy that you just can't stand?
carrots.
Carrots.
Carrots are gross.
You think they're gross?
I don't like carrots. I like cooked carrots, but raw carrots.
I prefer raw over
No,
cooked.
absolutely not. And I don't like bananas. But we've talked about that.
Yeah.
My banana prejudice has been,
Such a hater.
I know it's been very it's on record.
I don't think there's a lot that I don't know. I don't like peas.
Peas are good.
Peas, they're too squishy. I don't like the pea. Like I don't mind like a
You like
a
a
snap pea. Like
Okay.
I'm okay with that, like snow peas and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Especially I prefer that raw. I think that's better.
Bill likes it raw.
But then like
Listen, ladies.
the canned peas that they would give us as a kid.
Yeah.
Like no,
I think any canned vegetable in general is kind of gross.
pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
And I think that's why so many people are turned off the vegetables when they're young, because I feel like
That's what you're fed.
that's what you're fed. And like just the way my
Are you
parents.
sure it's not the sugar
Yeah.
candy that you're given?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
this
I mean,
is good.
The candy's great, and then the vegetables that are given are like the worst version of them. If they cooked Brussels sprouts the way they do now, when I was a kid, I've been like, Brussels sprouts are great
Yeah, Brussels sprouts
Yeah.
are great.
when they're
Delicious.
cooked properly. But I feel like anytime I got them as a kid, it would just be this wet ball of mush,
Yeah.
and it was
Garbage.
garbage.
I never hated my vegetables, but as a healthy person, that I'm looking at you right now. How I want to know. Okay, so your bowel movements.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Like, do you ever strain to get them out?
No, are you straining?
No, it's not that I'm straining. So here's what happens. Here's what happens.
We need to get you a squatty potty.
One of two things happen. Either I'm straining, or my entire body falls apart.
What do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
please.
I'm either like
I almost don't want him to elaborate, but go on.
We have to.
we're gonna find out I have like cancer today. No, like I'm like "Ugh," doing like one of those where I'm just like, okay, I'm pushing, I'm straining a little bit, or it's an emergency.
Oh, okay. I don't think. I think one, you're not getting enough fiber.
Okay, okay,
Be the first part,
I'm gonna let him give his assessment, and then I'll give my assessment.
and then two, you might be a little dehydrated if you're
Really?
like having explosive diarrhea. Yeah.
I would think
So-
the other way.
So I feel like when you're hydrated, that's when you have explosive diarrhea.
That's what I'm thinking.
'Cause there's so much
If there's
water
a
in
lot
it.
of water, but that's not how it works, huh?
No.
Oh my God! So your body's just like, nope, we're so dehydrated, we're rebelling. We're gonna get rid of all the water.
It's getting rid of all of the whatever's making you feel that way. So
Oh my God!
if you're
what a-
hydrated, you're healthy. Everything's gonna be running smooth.
What a smart guy. How much water should I be drinking?
More.
Really? I haven't had a
More than
glass of
you
water in 8 years.
So let's start with.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
Just from my experiences with you.
Yeah.
All right, those are his assessments. He's gone to school for health things, but here's
Exercise
what I
physiology.
think. Yeah, whatever it's called. I don't give a fuck. Here's what I think. I think. So, what were the two poops
It's
that you're
either-
taking?
It's either I'm going to be sitting on the toilet for an hour
Okay.
or it's a goddamn emergency.
All right. I think the emergency is because of you had a thing with your dad and then he left,
Okay.
and now the emergency is just your cry for help.
Right.
That's your butt calling daddy.
right. This is making
Come
a lot
home.
of sense.
Come back from Oklahoma City
right.
and be my dad
And
again.
it's my body saying, like, we want daddy back.
Some abandonment
Exactly.
issues with your
Okay.
bowels.
Yes.
Right. All right.
Yes, it's
And-
abandonment issues manifesting through your beehole.
Okay. And then what about the straining?
The straining is
Anal retentive.
Okay.
I mean, I'll make. You could
I'll-
have made that assessment when it was your turn, Ricky.
Hmm.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, go.
That's fear of commitment.
Oh, okay.
The only thing you can commit to is sitting on the toilet.
Yeah. All right.
That's the only thing you're like, okay, I can sit on the toilet for an hour, but I can't sit with the lady for an hour. You know,
An hour.
or like for a lifetime. So
Those are two very extremes. Like, there's not like an in between.
Do you think there's some psychological factors?
I don't know. I'm afraid of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm afraid of stuff.
what's your
Sharks,
biggest fear?
sharks,
Sharks are your biggest fear.
biggest fear,
Your biggest fear is
biggest
sharks.
fear, sharks.
You
Fuck
live in
'em.
Big
Ohio.
problem in Cleveland. Yeah.
No, dude, no. But it's like
Why are you so afraid of sharks?
I don't know. They just freak me out. Like I'll watch, like I can see them, like like I could watch like Shark Week and admire them,
Mm-hmm.
like from a distance.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but I'm just like, oh my god, that is a death machine.
But I mean, it is, but it's easy to avoid.
But I can't go into water.
Any water?
Just the ocean.
Yeah, no,
Well, I
I
know you're not a swimmer.
understand that. I can't swim, but part of it was just like, yeah, you never know.
you never know. There's going to be a
never know.
freshwater shark.
Yeah, if there's gonna be a freshwater shark,
Or a
out
pool
there.
shark.
swimming pool.
Dude, like sharks are no joke, man. Like did you see what's going on with them this summer? They're killing everybody, or they're attacking everybody this summer.
Because people are going into their home. Stay in their
I
home.
understand that.
They're hungry.
Yeah, I get it, but it's just like I don't know. I don't get it. I feel like if you get attacked by a shark, it's your fault.
Yeah, 100%.
1000%.
What
That's not the thing you should be scared
victim
about
mentality.
in the ocean.
What should I be
victim
afraid-
blaming AJ.
What should I be afraid of in the
Getting
ocean?
raped by a dolphin.
Yeah, that's true.
That's way scary.
That is well, no, I don't know.
I don't know if you can rape AJ if you're a dolphin. I think
Yeah.
he might be like, let's see where this goes.
I'd be like I'll
Can't rape the willing, right?
right. There's I'll be you guys will phone me one day and be like, hey, what'd you do last night? And be like, dude, you will not believe what I just did last night. You'd be like, what? And be like, I fucked a dolphin. It was
On
delightful. That's right. I was
Porpoise
blowing a
on
dolphin.
porpoise.
No, do you know what? Do you know what a good
That's
way?
why they pay him the big bucks.
Do you know
folks.
what a good way to avoid a dolphin fucking you is? Is just suck its cock.
Is it even a cock? Is it a dolphin cock?
Yeah, yes, they're a mammal. They're mammalia. They're aquatic mammalia.
They must.
They have peni.
I mean,
Is that the plural?
Yeah, that's what I
I
designated.
gotta look this up. Hold on, for whatever reason it brings up the thing over here. So I gotta bring this over here, and I gotta look up dolphin penis. I don't think I've ever seen a dolphin penis, and I think
You should taste one.
I don't one at a time. Oh, penis.
Yeah, 1 cent at a time.
Yeah.
I gotta see it before I'm putting it in my mouth. All right, dolphin
Prude.
penis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Bill's not very. You've obviously never been to Berlin, sir.
Is that what goes down in Berlin?
Yeah, we call it we used to call guys like Bill in Berlin. We used to call him a little Deutsch bottom. Little Deutsch bottom. We'd be like, hey, come over here. We would say, get over here, you bad boy.
Wow. Is this going to be the lowest rated show in history?
Perhaps. All right, there it is. There's a dolphin penis. You can see it.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
right there,
wow.
dude.
Okay.
Just put it in your mouth.
right
Go
there.
for
Oh,
it.
it's there, like right on a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's getting it. There it is.
Is that AJ?
In
Zoom in on
color.
that.
No.
Splashing up right there. That
Yeah,
one's-
look at that, dude.
Oof.
Look at that, dude. Take it.
A little red rocket.
That's right, dude.
It's a little. Yeah, I don't know if I ever want to eat calamari again. That's not great. It's not great looking.
Oh.
So you would suck one of those, huh, AJ?
Wood.
I hope nobody walks by when we got the dolphin penis.
Well, we got the dolphin cocks up on the thing.
I really wish they would.
Yeah. That'd be fantastic. Oh, here we go. Bring it back up. Here guy comes, and we'll point at the screen. Look what we're looking at, sir. Sir, look at what we're looking at.
Welcome to downtown Cleveland.
We're looking at animal dicks.
Once it comes back. There we go. All right. So hey, Ricky,
Yes.
how you like being a trainer?
It's great. I get to tell you what to do and wear sweatpants.
Can you train dogs too?
No.
No,
I mean, not to listen.
Not that kind of trainer.
not to listen.
You get them really fast.
You get them really fast. That's cool. Have you ever had like anybody where you just look at them like before you even started training them and you gave up? You're like, I can't do anything.
Actually, I think so. There was one lady that came. Can I tell this story?
Oh man, yeah, go ahead.
All right. So there's this one lady that came into the gym.
Oh, you were here this day? Or is
No,
this a story he
I've
told
heard
you?
it. This is a story that someone told me about a gym. We'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
And they went into the gym and they wanted a free session, which they get when they sign up for the gym.
Okay.
And they're like, but I can't do it when the general manager is here because I have beef with them.
What?
And it turns out that she had also been taking full body nude selfies in the bathroom
Of that gym?
at that gym that she just signed up for, allegedly. And then good job there. And then she was weird. Like, so one day I was at this particular gym. We won't say which gym it is.
Okay.
And I had a hunch that this was the lady because she was running on a treadmill with no shoes on. And I was like,
Does she have socks on?
No socks.
No socks, no shoes, and was running on a treadmill. And
That's gross.
Ricky showed up there and he's like, "Hey." I'm like, "Hey, is that the lady?" And he's like, that's her. Nailed it. And she's just real weird. She asked Ricky out on a date. I think
No.
What'd you say?
married now.
What'd you say? Did you go out with her?
Well, no, just the dolphin porn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they jumped right to the dolphin.
Oh,
dicks.
all right. Yeah.
Well, she was trying to schedule
Oh, you're kinky.
a class
man.
with
I
him,
like it.
Yeah.
and then it never
She no-showed twice.
she no-showed
Canceled.
twice, and then she's like, "Well, do you want to get coffee?"
No, she thought I was asking her to get coffee, but I was asking her if Thursday at 9 was good for like the appointment. And she
Right.
was like, "What is this for?" And I was like, "For a training session." She was like, "Oh, I thought you meant for coffee." And I was like, "When did we talk about coffee?" But yeah, no. I
Yeah,
mean, I hope
she's-
she gets some help.
Yeah, she's out of her mind.
Is she attractive?
No.
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 And then like you know when you see a person and you're like, "Oh, you are a crazy person," and you can tell just by looking.
Oh,
at
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
and
for sure.
that's her.
Do I come
Like
off
the-
that way?
No,
Like when you look at me, or you're just like that guy?
No, you
No.
come off in a very different way.
Really?
it's when we get to know you that we're like, "Oh,
Oh, right. Okay.
You come off like I'm not letting you near my pets.
Oh, all right.
No, but listen, there's people in everywhere in life that have maybe, some mental illness or something, and a gym is no different except that we see the same people there day after day after day. So then they kind of stand out. And yeah, there's been some doozies. There was the one guy that came in and just started moving all the equipment around, just didn't ask anybody,
didn't
just
ask
started
anybody, just
moving
like, "Hey,
the
this is my
benches
gym
and
now."
stuff, and he was like, "This makes more sense."
yeah."
Like, that's not how this works.
Oh my gosh. So did you guys know that Jim is short for James?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've heard that. Do you know that Hobby Lobby is just a nickname for Hobart Lobert?
That was so much better than mine. That was so much better than mine. No, but like you've never seen somebody come in and you're like, "Oh, you're a lost cause." Like, yeah, I can't do anything.
I don't think that's kind of I think it's more. So like the people that I've observed going to the gym over the past year, the ones that are weird are the ones that just have no regard for anybody else at the gym.
It's like
No.
social awareness.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. Where you just see somebody that's so out of shape that you're like, I can't.
Yeah, he works with me every week.
No, but I mean, like,
Oh, I did yoga on Sunday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm bad at it.
With Danny?
No, it was in Cincinnati.
Oh, shit.
There was
I'm bad at it.
there's a comedian. She's a yoga teacher and she does comedy. And she does this thing at the club that I was at club's called Go Bananas, and her yoga's called Yoga-nanas, which is awesome. Very stupid, but very
AJ
funny.
hates it already.
Yeah,
Yeah, my comedy club would be called No Bananas.
and I brought Whoopsie, and Whoopsie was running around barking and being an asshole. So like I didn't finish the session because she was being such a jerk, but I did a little bit of it. I need to be more flexible. I need to do more stuff like that because it's very apparent that I am not good at moving my body.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it. But
No, but I've had
almost
people that
can bench 300. So that's
no, he is strong as shit. Like that is very real.
Mm.
No, there's been people that just have way like out of shape is one thing, but just not in control of your body and your movement. And like you tell them, like if I tell him to do something, he'll do it.
Mhm.
You know, he maybe wouldn't do it on his own, but like he's.
Mm.
I attempt it, and I try to have good form, and I try to do it
Like,
the way
he has
that
control of his muscles. There's some people that just
no.
don't. It's
They just don't.
it's not even weakness. It's just like neuromuscular. You know, like they just never built those connections. So that's very challenging. But
Some of the weirdos that have come to the gym. There was that guy. This was probably fall of last
we're
year.
just gonna list all the gym grudges.
I just want to get this one out because this guy was weird. The guy that was like filming all his stuff, and then he was like trying to, and he was a trainer too or something.
Yeah, that
Remember
was weird.
that? And then he's just like trying to recruit people to train with him that was just weird.
In someone else's gym, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
that's
you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stuff doesn't. I mean, he didn't stick around for very long.
No, it seemed like he was there and gone, just trying to poach.
Trying to
Just kinda
poach,
be a little
you know?
poacher. But I think like
Coming after
a lot of the
crown.
people that you see there consistently though are very kind, and they're very, they're there to focus on what they're doing, and you don't always have long conversations with them, but everybody's very cordial, and they're focused, and you see what they're doing, and it kind of becomes a motivating factor to like see them and see what they're doing and be like, oh, okay, I can see how hard they work, and I can at least apply that to what I'm capable of.
For sure. I mean, for a lot of people, the gym is like a safe place, a sacred place for them to go work on themselves, or just get that part of their routine in, and it's mentally clearing, and so
that is absolutely true. Like the thing that I take more from the gym, like the physical exertion helps clear my brain, and like during that hour that we're working out, or just even if I can get distracted sometimes because I have work things going on, but it's nice to just be there and just kind of
just get into your body a little bit.
Get those endorphins though.
Head.
You feel
Yeah.
you do feel better when
it's
after you get a
his
good workout
body
in.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you go to the gym too though, AJ, right?
Yeah, I do.
What do you usually focus on when you're going to the gym?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever the trainer tells me to do. I don't even know.
Oh, you
the
work with a
names
trainer
of anything.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I like running.
Yeah?
I actually like running. I like doing cardio.
Okay.
That's like more challenging for me.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like I feel like when I'm doing it, I mean, it sucks
good.
when you first
Yeah.
start, but like when you
What kind of cardio do you usually
I like to
do?
run.
You
I
like to run, okay.
Yeah,
I
I like
see.
running on a treadmill.
I would rather a bike is fine, and I like the rower. I like the rower I
Rower's
can
cool.
do, and I feel like I'm actually doing something. Running, I just feel like I'm destroying my knees. That's all I feel.
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
getting
supposed to. That is bad for your knees.
It's a
isn't it,
very
running?
high impact. I don't run. At
You
all.
don't. Oh
No.
my god, you
Zero.
look like you run.
I don't.
Can you?
I don't do cardio.
Oh, you don't do any
Nope.
cardio. You son of a bitch. Look at you.
He lifts and he does yoga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never done yoga. I feel like I'd be very not
Could
good at it.
you?
Let's get you in a down dog right now.
That's what I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say. Can we
Oh.
do that?
Ooh,
Yeah.
you want me to get into a down dog?
Yeah.
I don't even know what. Show me what a down dog
Get
is.
to a down dog.
All
I don't even know what
stand
that
up.
is.
Stand
No,
up.
well, no, you got to show me.
Well, I'll cue you through it.
This
right.
is gonna be so
said
Hold on, let me
embarrassing.
try and
Oh,
do
will you
this in a
teach me
way.
yoga?
Yeah.
How practical is this in a self-defense situation?
0% practical.
0%. Okay.
Listeners,
Trying to-
do not
okay.
use this for self-defense.
All right. So
Okay.
actually, I think the best place for you guys to do this is over here on my camera,
Okay.
because then I can actually see you. So
So take the headphones off.
yeah, take the headphones
and
off and
kill
come
our
on
mics.
over, and I'll kill your guys'
Look,
mics.
we killed them on our side.
Okay, there we go. I got him. And yeah, just come on over, and I'll just kind of do a play-by-play here
Okay.
of you guys doing this. So,
Okay.
well, first Ricky's gonna show him what a down dog is, and then we're gonna have AJ go for it.
So we're gonna forward fold, step your feet back.
All right, forward fold, step your feet back, and then
your hips up and back.
there
Oh
you
my
go.
goodness. I can't do that.
You can try it. All right, so go in that same space where he was, because that's gonna.
So I just
Look,
bend
you're
over.
wearing track pants already, so you're like in the
You're
right
like halfway
clothing.
there. So I like bend over.
All right.
Yeah,
Right.
you might not have enough room going back, so walk your hands a little bit forward.
Like this.
Yep.
This is how a dolphin is gonna get in there.
More
Now, you
I'm
mind if
better
I
at
touch you?
this.
Is that okay?
yeah, go ahead.
All right. So we're just gonna-
Try not to come though.
No problem.
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
Not
my
you, Rick. I know
goodness.
you're not gonna.
I'm gonna come.
And you did yoga.
You did
Oh my
yoga.
god, I yoga.
You yogaed.
I did better than I thought I would.
You did pretty
I
good.
did okay.
Yeah, you did pretty
Scale
good.
from 1 to 10.
Same
How
words.
was that downward dog?
Like a 5.
A 5? Well, that's a first time.
Yeah,
That's a first time.
probably
I'm
as
proud
good
of
as I would
myself.
do. All right,
Oh
get
my
back
God,
over here.
What's
Get-
another one? Show me another one.
Okay, let's do another one. All right.
yeah,
let's
do
one.
another
Let's do
one.
like a
I
warrior.
yoga,
Let's do a
Bill.
warrior
You
too.
yogaed.
All right, step your left foot forward.
Okay.
Okay,
Step
do
your right
warrior
foot back.
pose. There you go.
Like this?
Yep. So move this foot 90 degrees.
Like here.
All
And
right.
then left toes.
Like you're
facing-
surfing.
Facing
Wow,
forward.
dude. Look at this. Okay.
Bend into that left knee.
Bend
Relax
into
your
the-
shoulders.
There you go. There you go. Now you're the warrior.
Holy
You're a
shit.
warrior
I'm a
too.
warrior. Wow.
You look like a warrior. I
I'm a
wouldn't mess with you.
warrior. Ricky made me a warrior, Bill. I was a dog and now I'm a warrior.
You can. You want to do a child's pose? You can be a child too.
We'll put him in happy baby.
Ooh,
is,
is
it-
that
is that
Happy
too
Baby.
soon? Is that too soon?
That's the Deshaun Watson go to, right? Where he like reaches
Is
up and
that-
grabs his feet.
Is
Yeah.
that a peekaboo? You play peekaboo?
If you're not wearing shorts.
We play a little peekaboo. Wow. That
How
was
do you feel?
exciting. I feel.
Do you feel one with the
invigorated.
universe? Do
I
you
thought I
feel-
felt juvenated, but now I'm rejuvenated.
Okay. Yeah, can you just be juvenated?
I feel like much more anti-Semitic too.
That's
You were,
After that,
that's
you were pretty
unjuvenated.
anti-Semitic when we walked in the door.
what?
So you were pretty anti-Semitic.
Whoa!
already.
I think
Yeah.
you should maybe.
What's off the air?
Speak
stays
for
off the air.
yourself.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Don't you fucking go projecting on me.
So yeah, AJ did yoga for the first time.
Wow, I yoga'd.
You yogaed, buddy.
So I do that. I'm done.
Yeah,
You've done it. You mastered yoga.
I've
you're healthy now.
I'm good.
yeah, you're healthy now.
So how long would
you
I
can
have to
you
stay
can
in those
continue
poses?
smoking.
Depends on the type of class. In like a flow class, you're there for one breath, and then you move to the next one. In some slower classes, you might hold a pose for 3, 4, 5 minutes at a
Oof.
time,
Mm.
which are
I think I could do that. I think I could hold a downward dog for 4 minutes.
no, those are more like resting poses where you're just like on the ground in a twist or.
Oh, so wait, hold on. So that's just you're laying down?
Yeah.
It's lay down yoga?
It's lay down,
There's some of that
stretch,
because
and-
it's
yeah.
not just it's stretching, it's breathing.
It's like yin
It's-
or restorative yoga is
Mm.
a lot of
What's
resting positions.
you're a fit fella. You're a guy that's I would say
yeah.
is in
Thank you for
shape.
recognizing.
Yeah, you're a fit dude. What's the deal with people drinking their own urine?
Is that what people are
thing,
doing?
That's a thing that's happening. I showed him some videos of this guy I follow on Instagram, and he got so angry with me. Do you remember?
Oh,
that?
yeah, I don't like that stuff.
Yeah, that dude was like drinking his
Is this,
pee-pee.
is,
He's
this
like
the,
screaming and stuff.
is this the right time to have an intervention with AJ about the things he looks at on the internet?
No, this was like on Instagram. This was like on Instagram.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what are you looking at on Instagram that the algorithm is
It's
showing
like,
you?
It was like this fit guy who was like doing stuff.
I think there's a lot of that stuff happening on Instagram right now too, where people,
You know what? It's tough to get eyeballs.
yeah, and
gotta
so you
be
got to be
weird.
you got to do crazy stuff, and then people go, "This guy drank his pee. That's crazy."
No, he calls it his orin.
yeah.
He's like, I'm drinking my orin. And
Well,
he's
he
like
needs to
so
stop
like
that.
happy about it.
You know what? I just remembered. I can play this stuff. Oh, fuck. But I can't. The thing is, if I play this stuff for you guys, you can hear it, but you can't see it on the TV with it coming through there, and it's really. I got to figure out that stuff because I'm annoyed.
This is only your third week in the studio.
I know there's
And we gotta
still
like
a lot to learn.
we gotta like look at the wins. I did
Yeah.
yoga today.
Yeah,
I did it really well, according to him.
you did great
On
yoga.
a scale from 1 to 5, I was a 5. He said.
Yeah,
And
You saw a hooker.
what?
That was a win.
Well, not
we
I-
think we saw a hooker
Yeah,
allegedly.
We think we saw a hooker. I didn't actually see a hooker today, sir.
Have you ever seen a hooker?
Phrasing.
Have you ever had to pay for sex, Ricky?
Do I look like I need to pay for sex?
So that's not the. It's not.
It
that's not
doesn't
the
mean
question.
doesn't mean you wouldn't.
No, I have not.
You've never
Okay.
done that.
Never
Yeah.
done that.
You are a guy that has when it comes to women, you've had women pursue you, it seems like a lot. How do you go about, like, what's your dating philosophy? Because AJ is a guy that he really doesn't want a girlfriend or anything like that. But I think
I do okay.
But you do
Yeah, I
fine.
do fine.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
fine. But you're not like a relationship guy.
Not particularly. No.
Yeah. And like you're
Not-
okay.
Not historically.
You're okay not being in a relationship. And I think you are kind of that way too, Ricky, where like if a relationship comes along, it's got to be the absolute right situation.
For sure.
But it's, you seem to, and I don't know if you want to get into this too much, but like you keep ending up with girls that like you're very straightforward, like this is who I am and what I want. And then they catch strong feelings and you're like, hey, that's not what we're doing here.
Well, sometimes I think it is my mic on in and out. Okay.
Yeah.
I
It
think
might be the headphones.
It's for me, I was a long time serial monogamist.
Yeah.
Tarzaning as you call it.
Yeah.
From relationship to relationship, but that's
When did that come to an end?
probably sometime in like 2021. So like
so
last
like
year.
this is pretty fresh to just be a guy that's sowing his wild oats,
Well,
as
yeah,
one would say.
I don't look at it like that, Bill.
Well, I know. Well, what yogi
See, I
new modern age term do you call being a fuckboy?
We call it non-attachment, Bill. And especially just being attached to like an expectation of, what a relationship is supposed to be like or look like, or, I think a lot of times people get caught like trying to find somebody to fill a role or like to fill a puzzle piece for them.
Mhm.
And,
You should be the completed puzzle next to another completed puzzle.
that's so deep, Bill. That
Yeah.
is so deep.
But I think it is something. One of the things that has been good about my current relationship is I'm not going in expecting her to be anybody but who she was when I met her. And that's how she feels about me. We're not trying to, we're growing together, but it's not like, well, you have to do this or you have to. It's just
Right.
we just enjoy each other. And there's a lot of people that go into relationships and they have expectations of, we have to get to this point, we have to get to this point, we have to get to this point. And I think it works for some people, but not for me.
But that's how we're programmed. I
Yeah.
mean, from kids, growing up, regardless of how you were raised, like even pop culture just, shoves rom-coms down our throats of like what, the goal is, right? So,
and the goal is just getting married and then everything's taken care of
or
after
like
that.
finding the one or like that one person. But
Right.
I mean, for me, it's just like I want to be happy, and I'm happy on my own. So if somebody can come in and add to that, great. We'll explore it. But I don't have any expectations for like I need this to be like a serious relationship. If it turns into that, cool. I'm open to that. I'm not like.
But you're not in any hurry to get there either.
I'm just not like I'm not trying to like actively search. It's more of like play the cards I'm dealt.
Right.
And
And
no one to hold them, no one to fold them.
Can you guys repeat that?
No. You can listen when the podcast.
Yeah,
ends.
my headphones went out. I didn't catch any of that.
You were looking at dolphin porn again.
it's called Nature. Just Nature. It's a nature documentary. Until a human gets involved.
Nat Geo subscriptions coming in handy.
Yeah, but I just think there's a lot of people, like you said, they have that expectation. And I think that happens a lot of times where culture influences people to think that your life has to go according to this plan and it has to be exactly this. And if it's not that, then you're a loser. And I think that's so silly. And I think Bill Burr's got a great quote about that, about how he says, if you're 30 and you're sleeping on a futon, but you're like doing what you love and you're following your dream, then you're fucking killing it.
Yeah.
Compared to the person that's in the loveless marriage that hates their job and hates waking up every morning. It's like, go after the thing you care about rather than just going with the status quo.
Yeah, that sounds miserable. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it applies to everything. Like, we'll tie it back into your health. Like,
Yeah.
I think we get programmed to like think we need to look a certain way, have certain body fat or physical goals that we want to attain. So that attachment to like that idea holds a lot of people back, because then it becomes like this all or nothing mentality.
Right.
And it's just like nothing's ever good enough, instead of learning to like love the body you have.
Right. And I
explore
think
what-
that's where people don't quite understand what body positivity really is. It's not
Right.
that you don't want to improve yourself if you're fatter or whatever. Like right now, I'm pretty fat, but I'm very happy with who I am. And I understand like I know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm also like, I make little strides here and there, but it's not where I want all my energy to be, because I have other things that I'm focusing on, because I know when I have to focus on that, it's very difficult to maintain that balance. So I try to do what I can. I exercise. I drink and eat too much, but it's
you go through phases.
I go through phases, and it's
building habits.
Yeah, and
It
I'm
takes
working.
time.
I'm working on it.
I believe in body negativity.
Yeah, I think that's
Believe in
great.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Body
practice that.
shaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not body
wait till
shaming.
you see the comments on your yoga. I think you'll
Oh, yeah.
get plenty of
It's gonna be
body
good.
negativity.
It's gonna be good. But he said I was a 5.
I was being nice.
He was-
You lied to me. What?
No, you did great. See, here's the thing. There's no such thing as being good at yoga or bad at yoga. There is just you are exploring your practice. And it's called a practice because it's not supposed to be perfect. So, you're there, you're doing the work, like you're doing great.
But
That's where you are right now. There's no like levels to it.
if that was true, you wouldn't have like corrected my pose. You would have been like, "Oh, that's good yoga."
No. Why wouldn't you correct your pose if you're not doing it right?
No, because he just said.
No, I can give assists to people who are very advanced in their practice, and it just will like deepen the pose in a way that it's just like a stretch. Like if you were stretching my leg, you can push it a little further than I can stretch it on my own. That's the same with assists. That's all that is. Some people just like being touched.
Wow.
So you're a guy that played some sports in high school, and we talk about sports a lot when we're training. There's a few big stories out there right now. Probably the biggest one still is Deshaun Watson. AJ and I went at it pretty. We were talking about the Sue Robinson.
Yeah, but we
situation.
pretty much agree. We agree.
We agree, but you were more okay with her ruling than I was.
Well, yeah.
And now the NFL's appealed it, and it looks like the NFL's going to get what they want, from what I've read. They're going to get the year-long suspension and I think Roger Goodell today, and this will come out on Thursday, but he said that, yeah, we're pushing for that year-long suspension.
Yeah.
So, Ricky, we've talked about this. I think you pretty much are in the same mindset as me, where
It's gross.
It's really gross.
Yeah, it's not cool.
It's gross.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I know that you agree with that, but you were also like, Sue Robinson gave him 6 games, and I just want to see him out on the field so I can beat the Super Browns.
I didn't say that. That's not how it worked.
No, but you were saying you were okay with the 6 games suspension based on the evidence and the explanation that Sue Robinson gave.
Yeah, based on the explanation she gave,
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, that makes sense. I get it.
Mm-hmm. And
I also don't like I said, I don't like corporations trying to undermine a union.
yeah,
That's a separate issue than what Deshaun Watson did to me, for me.
I just don't understand why they brought her in if
they're just gonna appeal it.
Yeah, it's just gonna suspend for a year anyways.
Because
Just
that was collectively bargained
Yeah, I know, but it's.
by the NFL.
I feel like it's
But-
just a bad look for
NFLPA.
everybody.
Well,
It is.
I
Like,
feel-
the NFL looks bad.
Yeah.
The Browns look bad. Deshaun looks.
I feel like the
worst.
collective bargain, like they didn't go far enough for the NFLPA, like the Players Association.
Yeah,
They didn't quite.
they got bamboozled.
They're like, oh, independent arbitrator. That's who will. And then they go, yeah. And then the NFL's like,
just
and then on appeal,
then
you're fucked.
Yeah. They're just gonna appeal everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to read the fine
Yeah.
print.
Yeah. You got
Yeah.
to read that.
They got to get new lawyers at the
Tough with all
NFLPA.
that head trauma.
Now you are a Jets fan, so there's some fun stories happening there. It's a little bit past, but the
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson story was awesome.
What happened with Zach Wilson?
You didn't hear about Zach Wilson?
No, what happened with Zach Wilson?
Apparently his girlfriend and him broke up, and then she started dating one of his bros, and
Former teammate. Yeah.
teammate, and then
At
she goes, "Well, who
at
fuck
BYU.
Yeah, BYU.
And she goes, "Well, screw him anyway. He's been banging one of his mom's friends."
Yeah, they
who's
they
okay?
so they the internet, the internet that we know and love was accusing her of being a homie hopper.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you know what that is?
that's a yoga position. That's what you just had me do.
Yeah.
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 And then she was like, well, actually, like, he was the one that was sleeping with his mom's friends, like adult,
Yeah.
What
Wait.
is she, like 40?
Who was?
Zach
Wilson was banging one of his mom's
allegedly.
friends,
Allegedly.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And so now people like go through her Instagram and they're like, "Is that the one? Is that the one? Who's he banging?" And they've been pretty good sports about it, because he was. So like he handled it 2 ways. First, he said take down the post, and then they didn't do that. I think it was like Barstool or something. And then when he came back from some like getaway in Montana, he goes, "Hey, just got back from Montana with the boys. Anything happen?" And so I was like, all right, he's having a kind of a good sense of humor about
so
it.
what makes you a Jets fan?
I mean, I was born in.
You're born into it.
Well, sort of. I was born in Jersey.
Oh yeah.
So that's Jets territory, but my whole family's Giants fans. I don't know why. Just had to be different. But
They were just Oh, you had to be different.
I guess. I don't know. I just always liked the Jets better, and it's a terrible decision because they're
Yeah,
the worst
that's not a
franchise
good-
in sports.
yeah,
They're
that's
both
bad.
pretty bad right now, though.
Yeah, but
No, but the Giants
The
have
Giants,
won
at least,
Super Bowls.
they've
Yeah.
got Super Bowls. And
Several.
Stuff. Yeah.
They have
But,
like 4 or 5. I
but the
think.
Giants right now are a mess. Daniel Jones is a
He's
garbage
not good.
quarterback.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think Tyrod Taylor's going to end up being their starter because Daniel Jones is not having good practices.
Jets haven't had a decent quarterback since like Chad Pennington.
I know, right?
It's so bad.
And the fact that he has to
No,
go
they
back.
had- Mark Sanchez was pretty good.
He was never good. They just had a phenomenal defense and run game. And
He
like,
took him to the 2 AFC
Yeah,
title
in his
games.
He
first
didn't.
2
He
years.
got to go.
yeah.
No, but he was.
They took him
Yeah.
You got to be an okay quarterback.
to be then out of the league 2 years later.
Yeah, but I mean, he was fine. I
He
was,
was
sa-
not
No,
good.
he was not good.
He was not good.
He's the reason they
Hold on.
didn't get further. Like
Yeah.
You think so?
he hindered the team. Yeah,
I don't know.
they
about
were
that.
they were good in spite of him.
But that's also how NFL teams are set up. If you have
Yeah.
a quarterback on the rookie contract,
Yeah.
then you can load up the rest of the roster, and
Mm.
then
you
you
think-
got to live with that guy.
Do you think Zach's gonna have a breakout season this year?
No,
No. You think he's gonna be a flop?
I don't. I don't think it's his fault either.
Yeah.
I think whoever you throw in there, I think you could have drafted Mahomes and he would have been a disaster because like
Yeah,
their whole organization is just a
just a
joke.
dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Who's a bigger dumpster fire, the Jets or the Browns?
Right now, I mean, I don't even like pay attention to the Jets.
Yeah,
I'm
they're that big of
I'm
a.
so over it.
Okay.
They're bad.
Wait, did you say who's a bigger mess, the Jets or the Browns?
Yeah.
The
It's
Browns
the
are going to be
Jets.
good.
The Browns
but,
are going to be good.
but they're a mess in other ways.
Right, but I mean, they're still the Browns will always have drama, and then
Yeah, but
having a year. If this happens and
but you know
he's
what?
suspended for a year, like, and then they end up trading for Jimmy G or like have to trade Kareem Hunt away. Like, there's a lot of
But the second
Drama
that
still.
first kickoff happens, week
Yeah.
1, like everyone's gonna forget and get back into like
Yep.
how the team's doing.
right.
It just the NFL has a way of like sweeping
Once-
that under the rug.
Once the games start,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter as much
Mm-mm.
especially if they're winning. Like,
Right.
What if they win a Super Bowl with Jacoby Brissett as the quarterback?
Hilarious.
That's the
That'd be
funniest thing
so
ever.
good.
That'd be
Hilarious.
amazing.
It'd be so funny. I was actually thinking that. I was like, what if we have like a Tom Brady, Drew Bledsoe scenario play out here? And like Jacoby Brissett
So
just like
an
lights the world on
old
fire.
Yeah.
journeyman. Yeah.
Right, or like he like Kurt Warner's it.
Yeah.
And he's just like
He just lights out
just
like
lights,
amazing. Yeah,
just insane.
that'd be crazy. I don't think that'll happen, but but there's enough talent on that team that he might end up having a really good season.
Yeah.
And
who knows?
he's a professional quarterback. I mean, he's
Serviceable
not,
quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's not some bum off the street.
right. I mean, he's started seasons. in
I'm
other
excited for
places.
that game 1 versus Carolina.
Yeah,
That's
Baker.
excited. That's an exciting matchup.
we don't have to look at each other. We'll just be back to back.
He already said that's worse.
No, I don't. Yeah, but I don't think I don't think it's worse personally. I think that it's more.
I think you
intimate.
should play Pickaboo while you do it.
Oh, yeah, dude. Here, hold on.
Peekaboo.
I'm gonna fap right now. You just hit me with a peek.
You gotta try and time it up. You gotta try and time up the.
Yeah, dude. It's so
You,
funny.
you
I'll
gotta
never
try
get
and
over
come
it.
when he's.
Time up the money
Yeah.
shot.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll just feel like the heat radiating off my back onto your back.
Gave my girlfriend the old angry pirate yesterday.
Arr.
Got some in her eye. That's not.
Yeah, there's
not
all those sexy sex positions.
Not good for her. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's up, little dude?
Hey,
Oh my
I
God,
can't
how
hear what you're
excited.
saying.
We
Hi.
can't hear
Yeah.
you.
I like your shirt, Bob's Burger shirt.
Yeah, he can't hear us either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is so
gonna
exciting.
be the things that happen.
I know.
now.
Hey, you have no idea. We're talking about how if him and I were in the same room, we would masturbate back to back.
You were talking about that.
I know.
It's
Wait,
very
what?
Clear.
I have no idea what he's saying, but
There's no way to know.
There's no
Unless we
way
go
he
outside.
can't know.
Yeah.
we can invite him in. We can talk to him
I
about
don't think
how
that's a
often.
good idea to
I-
invite 10-year-old kids
Yeah,
in.
no.
or 12-year-olds.
No, you don't think
Yeah.
so?
I don't think it's a
I
great idea.
really think you're on enough watch lists.
Yeah.
already.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
This episode's
We'll see.
weird enough. I don't think
You
we need
think
to be like, hey, young street children, come on in. We'll teach you yoga.
No, dude, but like it'll
9
be
o'clock at
cool
night,
because like
downtown Cleveland.
it'd be real cool because you'll like start sweating because we'll be standing and then I'll feel like just beads of sweat drip down my back.
feel like you've put a lot of thought into this.
I'm thinking about it just now. I met you for the first time about an hour ago.
You
Yeah,
ever-
but you've known who he is for.
Yeah, I've known who he is. Yeah.
So you could
Actually, I
put a
think
lot-
we've met before.
We met at High and Dry.
High and
once,
Dry.
Yeah, that's true.
but you forgot.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, I remembered now. I was like, we did meet. And I remember saying, I want to
Something
jack
about
off.
jerking off in the same
back to
room as
back.
somebody. Was,
I want to jack off
oh,
back
I
to back.
do
with
know
this
that guy.
It'd be like so cool, dude. And we'll just feel each other's.
No, have you ever done that? Have you ever jerked off in the same room as somebody else?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
like everybody, not like a
Like a romantic partner?
no.
Have you ever jerked off in this room?
No, I've not.
better
jacked
you
off in
paused
this-
so-
That was a long pause.
I've not
what-
jacked off in this.
All right,
room.
so tell us about when you were jacking off in the same room as other dudes jacking off.
Oh no, they weren't.
They were just
Also
asleep.
jacking off. I remember I was like 11 years, maybe no, younger than that.
How old were you when you first jacked off?
Probably like 11.
About 11?
Around there, 11 or
See, I
12.
was a late bloomer. I was like
I jacked
16.
off in the back of my dad's car while he was driving.
Can that be the title of the episode?
That
I don't
did
know,
happen.
not in so many words, but we can
Yeah.
find something.
Yeah, and it was a small car too. It was
AJ's a real
backseat
backseat driver.
peekaboo.
I'm a baby driver.
Yeah, what kind of car was it?
It was a Suzuki Aereo. It was very compact.
That's why now we know why your dad left.
yeah.
He
that's
knew
why.
what you were doing.
That's why I'm.
He's like,
outta
I
here.
gotta
I
get
did
out
it
of
while
here.
he was driving. We were on like a little bit of a road trip,
Mm-hmm.
and I just like pretended I was asleep in the back, and I had like a blanket over me, and I was just like doing one of these things.
Fooled.
No, he was totally fooled. He was like listening to Bruce Springsteen
Well,
or
we
something.
can't ask him to find out. So
No, well, we can ask him.
He
They're
doesn't
not
know.
really-
We could call him
strange.
right now.
You wanted to
I don't think he would.
Should
I
we
don't
just
I-
call our dads.
call him. Call
Yeah,
him
we'll
right
just
now.
all call
Put
our
him on
dads.
speakerphone.
Put him on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Dad,
No, I don't know if
do
he
you
would
remember
go
the
for
time?
it. I don't think he would know, and it would just be me confessing it. It would just be confessing, "Hey, I jacked off in the back of your car."
Well, what about
While you
you?
were
You've been
driving.
a parent, Bill. You
Yeah.
are a parent.
Yes.
Not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever caught one of your kids
No,
doing anything?
no, not that. Not in any way that I
Have they
think.
caught you?
No. Close calls though. There's been some close calls.
What's
there's-
worse?
I think them catching me, cause no, I think it's bad either. I think them catching me though.
Yeah.
You
I think
so?
that's
Very
damaging.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
See, if I'm putting myself in a parent situation, I think me catching them, because I can get over it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can.
Yeah, but
get
can
over
they
that.
can they get over seeing me
They're gonna
do
need.
that?
No, but
that's
I
worse.
think,
I
like-
think that's worse.
They're gonna need. A
Yeah,
therapist.
maybe,
I think it's
maybe. I
worse.
guess so.
Like, cause also they're at an age where like they're
Impressionable.
impressionable and exploring their body. Like, so if I don't know.
Like,
I
that's
feel
what
like
that is.
yeah,
Mm.
I feel like them catching me is more scarring.
Mm.
Like, imagine if you walked in on your like. I know if I walked in on my dad doing that, I'd be really bothered by it.
I don't think I'd be bothered by it, but once again, I don't think that would surprise you guys. I think if I walked in on my dad, I'd be like, "Hello, Papa."
Need
I
a
think this
hand?
episode's called "Hello, Papa."
Like, what are you doing there, Daddy-o?
Oh,
Are you having some
Jesus.
flashbacks?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that it would really bug me too much,
Well,
personally.
but how would you have felt as a child though?
Still don't think
now.
I would have cared.
You don't think you would?
No, I heard my dad and my stepmom fucking when I was a kid. Like I heard it.
See,
happen.
Our house, like, I grew up in a religious home, so
Yeah.
sex didn't really exist in our home. Like,
Mm.
it wasn't a thing. So I think that would have been very upsetting to just
Oh.
have that.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Because also I would have been like, you hypocrite.
I don't know.
You're not supposed to.
God is watching you.
Yeah.
Well, no, but they're married. That's not hypocrisy.
No. If he's just jacking himself off,
Oh.
that's what it was.
Right.
That's the thing.
right.
That's
Sinning.
Right.
Mhm.
Sinners. You're sinning all over yourself, sir.
Sinning and winning.
And, oh my God, you put that hot, frothy sin back in your body this instant.
Frothy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is your cum frothy?
Thank God Tommy Raindrops isn't here for
Yeah.
I
this.
know, right?
Oh, she wouldn't care. Tommy doesn't care when I.
She'd
when I
probably be
get
so
weird.
turned on.
And she'd be like, "Oh yeah." She'd be like, "I want AJ and Ricky to fap it back to back fappies."
Nobody wants that except for you.
Except for me. Well,
And you keep going back to it.
33% of the people in this room want it, sir. That's a
That's not a
large. That's a
majority.
large minority.
It's a very vocal minority.
It's a very vocal minority.
Here, let's talk about this. And I don't want to get political about it, but I just think it's hilarious that that Mar-a-Lago got raided
Yeah, that's
by the
awesome.
FBI. Like, do you think this is the first time he realized that the FBI actually
Has power.
yeah, has
and
power,
can
but
do
also
things.
like he's like, I thought they were just inspecting female bodies. I don't. But
funny.
like, just imagine if like you were a part of that raid, like how, like, because he had to be fucking furious.
Oh, it had to
Who,
be
Trump had
hilarious.
been?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'd try to be the guy that's like closest to him at all times, just listening to
The
him
tantrum.
flip the fuck out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was epic. I mean, the shit he says on camera.
Yeah.
Imagine he says
Pretty crazy.
off mic.
Yeah, I think when they do a biopic about all the Trump stuff, like it's gonna not even be it's gonna be a series, and it's gonna be like 8 seasons
They
long
already
because
did.
there's so much.
They already did.
But like, I mean, like they're gonna do.
I think Brandon Gleeson did like a mini series where he played
Yeah.
Trump.
There's gonna be fallout. Though,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
this era. This.
Oh, from like the post presidency?
but like,
Just
Because the
like
po-
all of it. Like you could do like from the time that he started campaigning, or even just like when he was like,
discussing it.
yeah, still on The Apprentice, and he was talking shit about Obama. Like you could do a Trump biopic or bio series that could just be all like he is absolutely an interesting
he's
subject.
one of
for
the
this.
most interesting people
Yeah,
of our lifetime.
And-
Figures.
Who else is on that list for you?
Most interesting figure of our lifetime? Obama.
Big president's guy, huh?
Wow. Osama bin Laden. I think is it's just interesting.
just from like an interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
like if you follow the story all the way through,
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
insane.
like the CIA trained him
Yeah.
to
like
basically.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Most interesting people of our lifetime.
So far, no women.
No, I was the next one I was gonna say was a woman.
I would say Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say Greta Thunberg.
She's still so young though.
Yeah, but I mean, think about what she's already done. That's amazing. Jane Goodall.
Okay, that's a good one.
AJ DeCosmo.
You goddamn right, sir.
I would put
Gary Clark Jr.
all right, let's do one politician, one athlete,
Okay.
and then one
Musician.
musician and one like actor.
Okay.
So your politician is who?
Are we going me first?
I'll go first. My politician is definitely Donald Trump. I think he's super interesting. Like you get
Yeah.
you get 100% access to their whole life. If this is like they're telling their life story. All right. So who do you guys got for?
I take Slick Willie.
You could take that. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That was like the first big news story I remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Was like the Lewinsky scandal,
Mm-hmm.
and not knowing what that all meant at the
Right.
time, obviously.
But still, like it was
bananas.
everywhere. Yeah,
that
it's
was
so
like.
nuts.
Could you imagine if that
Yeah.
was like Joe Biden
Yeah.
is having an affair?
Uh,
Allegedly.
right. Who's
It's
yours?
gonna get sound clipped.
Ilhan Omar is fascinating. U.S. Congresswoman.
Okay. Yeah. You know what?
she-
That's
yeah,
yeah.
she's really
Did you just look
fascinating.
that up on your phone
No. Well, I want to know how to spell it.
Mm-hmm.
to say it?
That's a good one
Yeah.
because she's constantly attacked by people.
Yeah.
Like there's no like peaceful day.
AOC is interesting.
Yeah.
But probably Obama.
Obama.
Probably
Okay.
Barack Obama.
All right, and then we'll go back
Maybe.
the other way. Athlete. What athlete?
Serena Williams.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she's the most dominating athlete of our lifetime.
All right.
I don't think
But-
we've
but-
never seen anybody command the competition the way she
That's
did.
true, but like I'm going for more interesting and like we get to know all the unknowns in these scenarios. Does that change it? You think you're gonna stick with Serena? That's a good answer.
Yeah, I'm
She
still
isn't-
sticking
All
with
right.
Serena.
How about
You just
Ricky?
want to pick a girl.
No,
He's
I just
2 for 2 on girls.
no. Yeah.
Oh
I
no,
guess
you
I-
went Obama though.
Yeah, I went Obama. No,
okay.
but I mean, Serena. We've never seen an athlete command their sport the way she did for close to 20 years.
Dominant.
Yeah, just completely
All right,
dominant.
who you
I'll take Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. That's a good
There's
one.
a
We
lot
get to
of-
know there's a lot of
there's a lot-
unknowns there.
stuff.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn. I'm torn between Mike Tyson and OJ.
OJ's a good one.
OJ's a good one. Like,
But that's not really our. Well, the scandal happened in our lifetime.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we get to know all exactly how it happened. Like, there's no doubt anymore.
We know exactly what went down.
Yeah.
That would be fascinating.
Now we'll go musician. For musician, I'm gonna go.
No, they have.
I'm gonna go Stevie Nicks.
Well, I thought we were talking about like our lifetime.
No, just anyone.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Miles Davis.
Miles Davis. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, he was pretty open about like heroin makes me good
Yeah,
at
yeah.
jazz. So, but I think Stevie Nicks, because of everything that she went through and like everyone she interacted with, I think there'd be a lot of great stories. there.
Wait, hold on. Then this makes me reframe all of it.
Okay.
Because then if it could be anyone, then I don't think I would pick Obama or I don't even remember who I picked
Well, it's
before.
too
or
late. We're
Serena.
not going back and
Serena,
playing the
who
whole
you-
game.
who you- Well, no one ever said through our lifetime. You made that rule in your head.
No, you were like if there was one person that we could see like an all
We get to see their entire life. Like we get a like uncensored
Jesus.
Oh my god
biopic
yeah.
of them.
Okay. All right. Well, I could. Yeah, that makes it much harder.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so do I redo the politician one, or are we sticking with what that was?
We're gonna stick with it. Just 'cause
Okay.
we're already there.
You
But now
stick
you
with
know.
that.
So for
Okay.
musician,
Okay. So yeah, still probably
Still Miles
Still
Davis.
Miles Davis.
all right,
yeah.
what about you, Ricky? What musician?
Take Kanye.
Kanye.
That would be
Ooh,
fun.
that's a good one. That's a good one because he is a fucking.
And I would
nutbag.
I would love to play a game of euchre with Stevie Nicks, Miles Davis, and Kanye.
So far, I
I'll
got
tell you that one.
Kanye, Tiger, and Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I think I got
His theme.
I got Trump. Who was my athlete? Oh, OJ, and Stevie Nicks.
That's a hell of a room.
That's
Yeah.
a hell of a,
That's
yeah,
that's
that's a
one hell of a
Yeah.
dinner party. Yeah.
All right, we'll go now to actor.
Actor.
Yeah, what actor are you going with?
Brando.
Marlon
It's
Brando.
Marlon Brando.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's not a debate.
Yeah.
There's nobody I think more fascinating in the acting world than Brando. He fucked Pryor. Him and Richard Pryor were fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see that.
Oh yeah.
and then I'll go prior. We'll get his side of the story.
That's so fun. Or maybe Lenny Bruce too, but
Lenny
he
Bruce.
wasn't an actor. He was a. He wasn't. I don't think he was in movies.
Yeah, it wasn't really a movie, so yeah, I would say more actor than.
Yeah.
Well, so Brando though. Brando's a
Brando.
great answer.
Yeah, it would be Brando.
What about you, Ricky?
Oh man. Interesting actor. Come back to me. I gotta think
All right,
about it for a
all
second.
right. I'm gonna go with Brando's a great answer, and then that does make me kind of want to go prior, but I'm gonna go Frank Sinatra.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's
and
a-
they
that's
hate
a-
each other.
That's
yeah.
that's like a little cheat code there because he was a musician too.
right.
But then I get all
Yeah,
that.
that's
He's
true.
in a bunch of movies, or
Yeah.
Elvis Presley. He's in a
Yeah.
bunch of movies.
Yeah, he did a bunch of movies.
Can I take my girl Marilyn?
Marilyn
Yeah,
Monroe.
you can take Marilyn.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
there you
sure.
go.
What's up?
But there's so many more. Like Johnny
She's
Depp would be a good
fascinating.
one just because of all the to actually
The Amber
know.
Heard stuff.
Well, all that, but then like all. I mean, the guy's been in movies and TV for like 35, 40
40
years.
Yeah.
He's got insane stories. You think about that, or even Leonardo DiCaprio would be pretty interesting, or Jack Nicholson,
I think Philip Seymour Hoffman
Nick
would
Cage.
be another one.
Nick Cage, Nick Cage.
Nick
would be-
Cage.
oh, that's yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Woody
Joaquin
Allen.
Phoenix.
You feel
Yeah.
like a big Woody Allen guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am a Woody Allen fan.
Yeah,
I,
that one.
I,
Ugh.
I recognize he's a monster,
Yeah.
but I can't sit here and pretend that like growing up I read his books and
Right.
saw his movies. I wasn't influenced by him.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think we go. So my list was Trump. Why can't remember who.
OJ.
Trump, OJ, Stevie Nicks, and Frank Sinatra. Ricky, yours were Marilyn Monroe,
Tiger Woods. Bill Clinton. Kanye West.
and Kanye West. All right. And then AJ.
I was Barack Obama, Serena Williams, Marlon Brando, and Miles Davis.
I think
Mine's the coolest room.
I don't know about that.
Mine, no, I'm talking about like in terms of cool people.
Okay, but I think, yeah, maybe the coolest. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really give a fuck about Serena Williams.
That's fine.
I mean, just
That's fine.
like you could have said any tennis player, I'd be like, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't care, because it's just not a sport that I really follow.
Yeah.
So if you went with like Tyson or Jordan or something like that, or Dennis Rodman would have been a good one. Kobe would have been a good one. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Serena, I'm not all that intrigued by her.
Yeah. She's great.
I understand she's great. I just don't.
It's not interesting.
Yeah, not interesting.
Her greatness is boring.
To me, her greatness is boring to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I misinterpreted what this was from the very beginning. That's why I went the way I was. The only ones that I would,
What would you change?
He was
I would
thinking of who
change-
he'd want to jerk off in a room with.
yeah, back to back with Ricky. I would change probably Obama and Serena.
Okay. To who?
Yeah, I would change politician, probably JFK.
Okay.
I was gonna say Jack.
That's a great one.
And athletes, probably the Babe.
Ooh.
Probably Babe
Ruth's a good
Ruth.
one.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I like that list more. I think that's a more
Yeah.
interesting list.
Yeah, JFK, Babe Ruth, Miles Davis, and Marlon Brando.
All right. Well,
We did
interesting list. If you are listening at home and you want to tell us your list, leave it in the comments or send an email to bill@billsquire.com. And yeah, I think that's it for this week.
Wow.
Whoa, that was
Tommy Pop.
yeah. Do you have anything you want to plug, Ricky?
Yeah, come see me at Tremont Athletic Club.
There you go.
Follow me on Instagram at Ricky Bobby.
How many Y's are in Ricky Bobby?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I
they'll
just
find
walk,
you.
I just walk in there. I'm like, hey man, I just want to say hi. And I leave. I just walk
You can
in.
do
I'm
it.
like, hey man.
Yeah.
Hey dude, do you want to like go get Arby's?
You got anything going on? AJ?
Me? No, I got nothing going on right now.
I got shows. You can go to billsquire.com. I'm recording a comedy special September 2nd and 3rd at the Funny Stop. Get tickets for that. And don't forget to check out The Alan Cox Show, weekdays 2 to 6:30 on WMMS. You can find that on the iHeartRadio app or on YouTube. And then follow me on social media if you don't. Check out my YouTube channel, Bill Squire. And then
This is the Bill Squire Show.
And that's all. We'll see you guys next week. Who's going to do the Tommy Bye?
Bye.
There we go.